Hello everyone, this is Monstertaming coming at you with another Kindred Fates tier list. Since last time the AI tier list did so well, I said if it did well, then I would make another one for how they do in Gauntlet mode specifically rather than in a 1v1 scenario. So there is different kinfolk who will hinder your progress a lot more than others in Gauntlet mode. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about the differences that make certain kinfolk more or less dangerous in Gauntlet. Starting with Shovelet, I believe. Shovelet's going to go into A tier because, simply put, Quicksand is very, very hard to dodge, and Shovelet's probably going to hit you with Quicksand. Almost nothing you can do. The AI has essentially perfect aim with Quicksand, and it will like place it right where you're dodging or whatever. You can't really escape from it. So Shovelet's going to be hard to kill, and he's probably going to get at least a couple Quicksands off on you. For Ember, the way it works is, if you're doing it traditionally, Ember's going to be the last person you fight in the line, and that does work to his advantage because you're going to be weakened and beaten down and stuff. And one good explosion I'll probably put Ember in A tier as well, because at this point maybe you're getting a little bit of fatigue, a little bit nervous, whatever it may be. And even if you're still playing at your top level, then very likely you've taken at least some damage going up here, and that will make Ember very capable of taking you out very quickly and putting a good run to an end. It's happened to me more than once, for sure. Kadoki. Probably gonna Kadoki a B tier. Like, he's not that big of a deal once you learn his patterns, but a stray Twister can still make your day really bad, especially since Skulkin's coming up soon after him, but we get Skulkin in a minute. Lumala. Probably gonna be C, because the only way Lumala is gonna give you a problem is if you get hit by a stray Righteous Light. Like, even the homing shot, I mean, I guess homing shot's kind of a little bit hard to dodge, so we'll probably put him low B tier, because that, if you get hit by a stray homing shot or a stray ray of light, then that can really mess up the rest of your fight going forward. But other than that, Lumala's not really a threat. Mechid's going to go into C tier. Mechid's only hope of damaging you is Iron Fist. If you just kite Mechid enough, you should be able to get away from him. Sometimes he can still surprise you and catch you off guard, though, and to make you regret the day that you turned your back to him. That's happened to me a couple of times as well. But overall, he's not that big of a deal. He's pretty much a free win in most scenarios, in my experience anyways. Skulkin, I'm going to put in S tier. Skulkin also has homing shot, which is really hard to get away from. Skulkin has Wither, which if that catches you off guard, you're essentially dead. And as Caustic Cloud, which you're about to have to go fight Ember, and if you go in to fight Ember Poison, then you're going to be doomed. And then even more than that, if you get hit by his debuff, then Ember is almost definitely going to one-shot you at that point, if you've lost any amount of health. Heck, even his homing shot might even finish you off, depending on what kinfolk you're playing and what health you're at. So Skulkin is definitely one you have to be on guard for. He can die very quickly, but he can also kill you very quickly. So you need to be very careful when dealing with Skulkin. Speaking of people you need to be careful with, Slifer. Now, if you're playing at least moderately fairly and you try to get close to them before you attack, rather than being on the other side of the map and just hitting them and then camping them as they come to you, then Slifer is going to get on top of you extremely quickly, likely in the distance of a single dash. And once he's on top of you, if he catches you off guard with Thrash, then that's going to take a nice little chunk of your health away, which normally it wouldn't matter that much in a 1v1, but in a Gauntlet, that's horrible. And the same thing with his debuff, is if he catches you with that debuff, then you're going to be doing less damage, which means every single fight's going to take longer, which is going to compound everyone except Lumala. In the future, Shovelet's going to get more Quicksands, Ember's going to get more explosions, Kadoki's going to get more Twisters, Mechid's going to get more Iron Fist, etc., etc. It just buffs everyone in the future significantly because of the way it works with Slifer being placed in second on the row. It makes him an absolute nightmare to deal with and can easily dismantle your run. But that's it. That's my experience in the AI Gauntlet so far. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all join me for whatever next video I make. And until then, you have a wonderful day. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.